Hello, hello, how's it going, guys? Hopefully everyone can hear me. And the volume's good. Alright, let's get back into it, shall we? Move this there. Boop. Alright. Apply, accept. Continue. I think we literally just made it to the beach of Fort Troy. To the shores. We made it to the shores. I had a long day at work today. So, I played this game before. And I kind of remember it. So I just... Okay. I think we're good there. So some things I'll remember and some things I won't. Like a shell. What does the shell do? Apparently, there is some sort of effect that it gives me. Water resistance. Okay. I'll take the short stick too. Mine! Believe...
I thought the Order would get rid of any trace of the old Source King.
Huh. I think that's a teleport. You need to put away your weapon. Oh.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
I'm not supposed to talk to elves.
Ask him why not. What has he heard about my kind?
Well, elves eat people and their pets. Elves don't know the alphabet.
Tell him he heard mostly wrong. You'd never eat a pet. And you'd only eat a person if they asked you to.
The child's eyes grow wide.
People ask you to eat them?
Nod, it's how elves share memories.
Really? Neat. Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
Ask if he thinks you look like a sorcerer.
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or crazy.
Ask the child why he's out here alone.
No one cares where I go.
Oh.
They know I can't leave the island. It's nicer out here than inside anyway.
It isn't safe out here. Your ship was attacked by Voidwoken not far off the shore.
But you didn't die.
Say you survive the Voidwoken attack by the skin of your teeth, he should really find somewhere safer to go.
There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see.
Ask him why he doesn't seem scared.
Guess I am, but it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary.
Alright. Don't hurt yourself, kid. Alright. Moving on. I forget how skills and stuff work. We'll find out.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they've made it to shore.
Oh.
I thought these bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
Got him. Got him, chat.
Drowned and eaten by a Voidwoken. I wonder in which order.
I like the health pot. Like a minor one, you barely get like a sip. Clever. I don't know if I should collect these. Nip, neep. We got a little friend. I remember this little guy. That's about it. I just remember that little guy. Are you gonna follow me? Alright. Alright. There's the Red Prince.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Could he be... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
Greet him heartedly and say you're glad he survived the shipwreck.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hold. You have my gratitude.
Thanks, pal.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Tell him you are glad to be of help. Doesn't do to stand idly by when people are in danger.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we?
Okay.
Nevertheless, one good turn does deserve another, so as far as the whole slave business is concerned, let's just forget about it. You may as well have your freedom.
Yay.
Now then, if there's nothing further...
That's what he's doing here, standing on the rock.
I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
See memories, childhood days spent in the sun.
Memories. Quite so.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
Ask what he means by lost exactly.
What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
Empire.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
Someone who had an empire to lose, tell him you don't run with that kind of crowd.
Well, more's the damn pity, isn't it?
Wish there was like auto.
For I am
play.
the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the Spouse of the Sun.
Cool.
Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
Invite him to travel with you. Maybe you can help him win his throne back.
Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship, after all. Fine, I accept.
Nice.
On one condition.
Oh boy.
For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer. One of the mystics of my kind.
Okay.
I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Alright.
Jolly good.
Jolly good.
So, now that that's settled, first things first.
Yeah, this is where I believe we can pick their class.
Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
You can stay true to his vocation.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
All right.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as
forget
you're
who I
aware,
wanna-
you'll be traveling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, Milord.
Milord.
As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings.
But you will carry mine.
Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
Okay. Cool. Cool, cool. Alright. We're gonna figure out what this penny bun mushroom does now. Boo. Heals. Okay. I like how you have to figure out what it does
A
before.
black cat. Hello, kitty.
What?
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity. Its eyes clear, and it shakes its head, confused.
Do I have a cat and a squirrel now? I think I do.
I've spotted something.
Here lies a nameless inmate. May he find the peace denied him in
I
life
need a
in the
shovel.
Hall of Echoes.
I need a shovel. I believe there's like an entrance or something. Ah. Right here. I forget who I want to bring on with me. Who should I have with me, I should say.
I wonder where this leads.
As the alcove opens up, you see the same skeleton that you met on the boat before it sank. He's leaning over a corpse, prodding and pulling at the skin of its face.
Ugh.
Bugger. How on earth am I supposed to... Oh. Perhaps...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Damnation. That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor?
Off politely.
Ah! No! Stay back! Don't... Oh, it's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected.
Admit that you're surprised to find him here. Why did he head for the prison island?
It seems the human that stole my mask was rather more resourceful than I gave her credit for. I chased her here, but she rather seems to have given me the slip. Thus...
He turns back to the body, prodding at its face cautiously.
Ask what his business is with that body.
Why, its face, of course. What other use would I have for some rotting corpse?
Fair.
A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull. I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body. I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
Ask why he needs to make a mask.
Because my own was stolen from me. And the idea of being chased across Riverlon by every idiot with a torch does not appeal. Oh, get away! Monster! Hide the children! Oh. You are simple beasts. And you simply do not like my... Well, not my kind, but those that look like me. So, if I am to traverse this land, I will need a mask to disguise my features.
Tell him that he washed up on the shores of Fort Joy. This is a prison. He's not traversing anything.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I have important things to do on Reaper's Coast. I cannot simply sit about waiting for the rest of you to die so I may continue my business in peace. No, I may be an eternal, but my patience has its limits. Indeed, I may be the only eternal. My people seem rather absent. At least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an excavation site at the Black Pit's oil fields. Perhaps there I'll find my answers.
Ask why he's still here if his people have vanished.
Well, that hardly seems relevant. But if you must know, I was inconvenienced for a time.
There's a lot of things like the helmet that gives you disguise in Baldur's Gate 3. It came from this game. Which is
Several
cool.
centuries, in fact. Or perhaps millennia. One tends to lose track. I was sealed in a tomb for daring to be curious about the world. It seems our king did not agree that the universe should be explored to its full potential. Perhaps I should thank him. It seems I was spared whatever happened to the others. I wonder if flowers would be appropriate.
An eternal, what? Where does he think his people are? In some other realm?
Ah, well, that is the curious thing. They are clearly absent from this world, and yet they are everywhere. Every one of your races resembles them in some manner, and the statues you have built to your gods look remarkably familiar. Perhaps my people have ascended to some new realm, or perhaps your gods are merely a folk memory. Regardless, they are not here, but I will find them, wherever they are.
It sounds.
I will find them.
Sorry. It sounds like he needs a companion. Ask if he would like to travel with you.
I suppose, circumstances being what they
Nice.
are, it could
I like
be
Fane.
advantageous.
Or Fane.
You seem more at ease in this world than I. A guide would certainly be useful.
It could work out well for the both of us.
Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you notice that I am rather skilled in, well, all things. Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality, but being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow. So, which do you require for this enterprise of yours?
Assure him that a wizard suits you perfectly well.
I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Now, shall we get on? There is rather a lot to see.
No, that settles it.
Splendid. Very well. Let's be off.
Okay. Boop. He gains health. You are a wand person. You're not a staff person, you're a wand person. I think I might keep you as a poison guy.
Spotted something.
Cool, I don't have a shovel. We'll come back. I forget how many people we can have. 4 maybe?
I know nothing of any Verdus.
We already know the truth, Magister. Now speak.
We just got on the island last night at the end of the stream.
Stay back, Sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
Oh.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Whence, if they want information, gold would buy more than torture.
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Stop!
You can have a party of 4? Oh, okay.
My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be
Thank you.
disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
Just well leveled up too, by the way. I think Fane needs it. Fane eats We all leveled up. Is there a way to... There we go.
Where is he? I told him I'd known exactly, didn't I?
Ranged in I think I'm gonna go with thievery. Go persuasion with you. What are you? Get that, and then Bane.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late. I told him I'd known exactly, didn't I?
Okay. Boom.
Come on then, Lexi.
Defend.
I find only... Dear one, help me teach this beast. He must respect.
Respect? Huh. Someone's got to keep this place running. Griff can't do it for free. Why'd you gotta make this so hard?
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met aboard the ship on the way here.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you.
Stand beside Ifan and tell the thug to back off.
Burrow looks you both up and down, sizing up your combined threat.
Ah, get out of here. The both of you. You ain't worth the sweat of my brow anyhow.
The elf smiles and bows to you in thanks.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
We'll come back for Ifan. I'll follow her. I have a feeling we're going in here.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
You can't get me! You're too slow! You can't
Thank you for your help with that, thug. Our kind of few here. We must help each other.
Happy to help.
She bows.
Ask her. Ask if she knows any way out of the fort.
I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs I can stand, but I fear the Magisters.
They'd like to know who's in charge around here.
In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we know. In the camp, the brute Griff rules. He who gives the bread has the power.
Ask how she came to Fort Joy.
It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing a tree cut down with great violence. The Magisters come. My family runs, but I fall. My son looks back. I shout to him to run. I am taken. Wait, before you go, I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. I save it for a special occasion, but I can think of no finer occasion than this.
A severed head. Ah?
Thank you.
Oh. I don't need that. Don't need that. Let's get that. Inventory. Realize I have no pants.
Got you! I got you! You're cheating!
I believe Fane deals with the severed body parts.
I know they help. Got you! I got you! You're cheating!
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns towards you when you approach. She smiles as though she recognizes you, though she couldn't have seen your face.
Ah, hello. I see you come a long way. I see you come here seeking a great adventure. Do you find it?
It's been quite the long journey so far.
She laughs and looks around as though taking in the scenery, though her eyes are still covered.
Many people to meet, many stones to turn, and there is a great joy here, as though the walls and water themselves were made by many smiling gods. Even if we are here under unhappy circumstances, still I feel it.
Say you hoped for more.
Perhaps you keep going. Perhaps you make friends with what you see. There is a great passion in every grain of sand. Maybe you find your adventure after all.
Ask her how she knows about that.
I see it before my eyes.
Sorry. Say you've heard far-seeing is as much as a burden as a gift.
It is not so bad. I know which days have bread and which days have none. I know more bread comes someday. It helps. Yes, please ask.
Ask why she and the others are holed up in this dank cave.
It is safer here. We make no trouble for Griff. He makes no trouble for us. Oh, I do not cover my eyes. I cover the place they used to be. They are gone now, taken, but I see all the same.
Ask who took her eyes and why.
He is a very blind man. He sees things but not truth, not love or joy. I feel very sorry for him. You understand when you meet him after you escape.
Okay.
State your business.
Ask if you may walk freely here.
Certainly. You may not be a lizard, but your kind are hardly so bad as the humans. If it's trade you're looking for, I've made a habit of procuring items that can prove rather useful inside these walls.
Ask if there's anything that might interest you.
That's for you to decide.
There. Those are better pants. Well, I guess if I... Finesse. Okay, inventory. Boom. Then I got some shoes. Then I got some gloves. A belt. 14 armor. Nice. You. Where's it you? Ah. Oh. Go with that one instead. And you. Give you some armor. Ah.
The soldier stands to attention.
Okay. How much are these? 70. Ugh. Okay. And I think you can, you should wear these. Okay. Let's get Iffin, which I think Iffin is also a ranger. Which then I might not. I mean, we can change them to whatever you want, but I kind of like them as their own. What they normally.
Ifan rolls his sleeves back down. He nods at you,
Yeah.
the shadow of a smile on his lips.
Good work there. Good work. I can tell you've got chops. Say, you were on the ship here with me, weren't you?
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours.
Well, and reach out a hand to shake his.
He grips your hand tight as a vice and shakes it, hard.
Say, you don't look all that busy now that I've just got a small errand to run. And then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here, while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place?
The thugs were afraid when you mentioned lone wolves. What are they?
He shrugs, looking off to the side.
Mercenaries. It's a job. My job.
You're keen to get out of here. How does he think that will happen?
The usual way. Haphazard, terrifying, and drenched in blood. Haven't quite worked out the details yet, but I'll wager it'll be no worse than what'll happen if we stay put. 2 heads are better than 1, and when push comes to shove, 4 fists are better than 2, right?
He grins, sharp teeth glittering in the midday sun.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battle strategies up front. Should keep more of our blood in. Survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got other skills. What do you need?
What is a wayfarer? Range class. Poises and geomancer magic to attack enemies. However, they have less armor and health than other classes. They can be easy targets for stealthy characters. Okay.
Can do. Onwards.
I guess so.
He scans the horizon for threats with one green eye, then nods back at you.
Right you are. Lead the way.
Do I need a wayfarer? I didn't mean to. Who are you?
I saw what you did there, convincing Burrow not to lay down the law on that elf. Your kind stick together like stink on garbage, don't you?
More like moss on a tree, but the principle remains.
Out of my sight.
Oh.
Stay down, you.
Is that indigestion or is it...
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it's...
What? How did I get... Hey, stop following me.
Just you aren't following it, it approached you.
What? No, that can't be. I can't. Hey, stop following me.
Ask the cat if he's feeling okay.
Huh? Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'm not sure. It's all a little foggy.
Wonder where he came from.
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose focus, and with a jerk he turns away from you.
Another giant speaks, Quercus. No, never. I will pay it no notice. One of its troop has an air of nobility about it, but this one... Ew.
Ew. So...
Is that indigestion or is it... Oh God, not now.
As you approach the blacksmith, you feel a bony hand on your arm. Fane...
If it would be acceptable, I have an inquiry for this human. It is of a personal nature. And if it would not be acceptable, well, that would render this entire conversation rather awkward.
Tell him to go right ahead. What's the worst that could happen?
Fane approaches the blacksmith and quietly speaks to her. You can't overhear much, but he seems to be gesturing towards her head an awful lot. Fane's words are quiet, but you hear the blacksmith repeat, "Face ripper," in shock. She slowly starts to back away.
What is it with creeps like you and Master Niles? I told him to slither back to his dungeon, and you can get too, freak!
Fane backs away, scratching his head. It seems that didn't go as he'd expected. He is lost in thought, though. She must have said something he found interesting.
Is it not enough that you travel with me? Go on then, bark away. Let's see if we can find any method in it.
Thought I would talk about... Can I talk to you now?
Amidst a crowd of...
And what you after?
Ask her what she's making.
I ain't. Just seeing how it's made. She's clever, Dallas. Made these herself, for those bodyguards of hers. Boy, they're sharp.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something?
Just that she let you take some of the wares away for testing before you decide whether they're worth the gold.
Nothing of mine needs testing. Pay or walk. Just don't waste any more of my time.
See what she has. You have a summoning stuff. Okay. Okay.
Oh, Dallas, you maniac.
So...
Is that indigestion or is it... Oh God, not now.
A fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. Day and night she hollers after that child. You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to ya?
Say that if he doesn't like it, perhaps he should help her.
Aye, she needs help, but none that I can give. Matters a cooker, that one, and twice as loud.
She seems perfectly sane if distraught.
Distraught don't even begin to cover it. She's hollering after that child of hers, killed by a Voidwoken she was. Been dead and buried for a month now. Never even stepped foot in Fort Joy. And there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
Wow.
Please, can you... An elf! Stay away, cannibal. If I find out you've gone near my baby, I'll skin you alive.
So your kind aren't cannibals in a way she thinks.
I don't care. I don't care.
Wait.
Please, just leave me be.
If I eat... Is it lore that if I eat human, then... Or eat human flesh, that I'll gain their memories?
Irma, where are you, dear? Mummy's worried sick about you.
Testing. We're testing, chat. I'm going to eat.
You cover your face with your hands. You've just heard the news. The elven homelands have been destroyed by death fog. It was your order who did it. How can this be?
Whoa.
She's gone, Farah. Gone!
A single name throbs across your brain. Verdas, Verdas, Verdas. He must escape. He cannot die here. He cannot.
Pipe.
And I learned
reality.
first aid. Interesting.
That's your fifth blue jester this round.
What of it?
Totally forgot about that.
Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do. Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house. Chuff to you, Chief. Here are your cards. You're up first.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
Play your hand.
Quite the hand, Freshie. Unfortunately, 2 is less than 5, and that's how many purples I've got. I reckon that makes me the winner. I'll be having your fee then.
Furrow and brow and say that's impossible, he's clearly cheating.
Blaming a bloke you just met for your misfortune, are ya? Ease off, or I'll go ahead and double what you owe.
Then you're gonna walk away and he's not going to stop you.
Are you really gonna make this so hard, Freshie?
So you won't hand over what's rightfully yours.
We'll see about that, Freshie.
Rude. Oh God, I just realized there. Oh, is it the bench has that much. Hmm. Ow.
Our Father, who presideth over us all.
Okay. I think that battle went quite well.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe. As she catches sight of you, recognition flashes in her terrified eyes. She drops her hands from her throat and starts hyperventilating.
Ben! Ben missed! Ethan! Ben missed! You killed them! You killed them! He killed them all! Murderer!
Tell her she needs not fear. No one's given you a contract for her life.
Keep him away from me! Help! Somebody! Keep him away! Stay back. Stay back. Keep
Oh.
that monster Ben mess away from me.
Oh, 10 bottles of mead. Strokes and pokes like all the blokes.
Oh, come on.
Come on, you stubborn hunk of garbage.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood nailed to the skeleton of an old ship. His whole body strains with the effort of wrenching the plank free, to no avail.
Ah!
Hale, you recognize this fellow from the ship. Tell him you're glad to see he made it away from the wreck.
Eh? Oh, that. That won't be my first or last roll on a lost boat. Reckon I might have had a harder time of it without your help, though. Bravery on the high seas is rewarded tenfold in the hall, you know. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got business to attend to.
The dwarf spits into each of his calloused palms and rubs them together, before placing them both back on the plank and pulling.
Boom.
Bleeding nail must be charmed or something.
Ask him if he needs a hand.
Go on then, give it a go.
You grab the plank and pull. The rusted nail pops loose, and the plank promptly crumbles to pieces in your hand.
Oh, look at that. Nice of you to finish the job after I loosened her up.
Yep.
He winks and flips a gold coin toward you. It makes a long, high arc, glinting in the sun, and lands squarely in your hand.
For your trouble.
Tell him you doubt that old plank was worth a coin.
No, but I'd hoped to build something with it that would be worth 1,000. Yeah, it were a fool's errand thinking I could make something out of this heap, but I couldn't help myself from trying.
Fair.
He sucks a finger and holds it up to the wind, testing the breeze.
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well, on to plan B.
Plan B? Ask if he's planning on an escape.
He gives you a wry look, as though deciding whether to trust you.
Aye, was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be it from me to miss an appointment.
Say that if he's getting out, you want in.
Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you.
Reach out and shake his hand. You'd be glad to have him as an ally.
That's the spirit.
He lifts an invisible cap and bows with grace.
Oh, what happened to his cap?
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... well, the name's dead and buried. What matters is what they call me. Beast.
You know that name very well. They say he swiped enough property from the Dwarven Royal Fleet to buy a small island.
Hey, now. It's quite a nice-sized place, actually. Play your cards right and I'll invite you for the summer.
How'd you earn the name like Beast?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Okay.
Anyhow, we're a team now, so the me is not half as important as the us. Let's get down to brass tacks. Fighting, I mean. I've been up and down the realm so often
Battle
it'll make your
mage.
cabbage spin.
I
and
think
picked
I
up
will
a few
take
tricks
him
along the way. Truth be told,
over
I'm growing
Ifan.
fond of crushing and casting. A battle me, then it's settled. Capital. Aye. But it seems you've no room for old Beast in your clan now. You come find me when a spot opens up, and take it from me. You'll want to find a place for me at your side.
How do I tell someone?
Tired of the view in here yet?
For now, at
Are
least.
you certain you want to dismiss your
Yes.
his eyebrows?
Can't say I'm not good luck out.
Let's team up, you and me. What do you... How do? Right. Well, that's...
Hey, there we go. We want... strength. And constitution. You are rocking one-handed axe. You're dual wielding, but do I want to keep him as a dual wielder? He's also a wayfarer too. Makes sense that he does wind damage or air damage. That's also good. Do leadership. Sneaking. Do persuasion. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay. Oh. Oh. What level are we? We're only level 2. I don't have a pickpocket. How many do we have here? We got 3 of them. We can test them out. Where's my bag? Here's my bag. Oh, 4, 5, 5. Should have done that before we. Rude. Beast. Oh, that's right. They have like, they could teleport. I don't like this. Also, rude. Oh, wait. Awkward. Resisted death. And now he's dead. Boom. Oh. Oh, it's one of those. Awkward. Oh shit. 2 down. Ow.
I need aid.
How do you know I'm here? I get him? I got him. Inventory. I can't use that. Well, damn. And he's dead. Surprised on that. How do we rest? Gloves of teleportation. Also, I need to put my guy up. I have the ability to teleport. Okay. Don't know how I survived this, but
early memories are overshadowed by a terrifying death, a tempest of teeth, scales, and snarls. You never imagined it would end like this. You are ever sodden, ever sandy. The smell of guts and sea waste cling to you like a ghost. You sought freedom, the life of a seaman, but you didn't find it.
alright, so body parts is what I'm looking for here. Okay. All right. Huh. Poison. Ooh. Brings my constitution down if I eat raw meat. Shocker. Actually, let's continue on this beach.
I found you, didn't I? Red, they said. Red, then dead.
This is gonna be another attempt on my life because they're a frightful bore, frankly.
Not an attempt, mate. Not if I can bloody help it. Time's up, Your Highness. Let's dance.
Oh.
It's stabbing time.
Rude. I think if I actually heal him, it'll hurt him. Rude. I just got him up. So magic. Baby.
I was the original.
Yeah. No. Oh fuck! I did not mean to do that. Super cute. Yeah. Couldn't tell. Yeah? He decided to join you?
Feeding.
the Reaper for me.
I just realized that I might not have. How am I supposed to heal our buddy? That. Oh, we have recipes. Food. Oh, okay. Pick up.
Boring.
So I gotta figure out how to bring our buddy back to life.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach, she turns to you with a cheerful smile.
Haven't seen you around here before. New?
Kelly just arrived.
Well, don't worry too much if you have a hard time settling in. Takes a while to get used to the place. You here alone?
She gives you a long look.
Yeah, right.
You think twice about facing this mean world alone, eh? Someone to drink to in the evenings, someone to hold at night. If you got those, you'll be alright. Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore. It's nothing. If I haven't learnt that by now, I haven't learnt anything at all.
I wonder if we can buy
Tides in and out.
the resurrection scroll. Let's find out.
That's what happened, isn't it? Bleeding snake.
I think yeah, she's a doctor.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort. Why, look at that. Just what I ordered. Ain't you a peach, love? An old Dean here'd thank you too if he could. Poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Doomed to be sure, but I'd like to ease his way out.
So you had a run-in with those brutes yourself.
Lucky you came out of it at all. Plenty of folks around of here haven't, and it's me who ends up wrist deep in the gore.
You don't. Ooh. Okay. Maybe he does in here?
The soldier stands to attention.
Oh my god, that's a lot of money. Alright. Save. New save. And I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. I'm exhausted. Had a rough day at work today. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you like what you see, make sure you hit the follow button up above, down below, or my socials. Go follow me there. If you missed any of my past live streams, they'll be over my YouTube channel. Link is down below. And I'll catch you guys Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more fun and games.